Hi guys, this is Johan from Cabo San Lucas Tours by Johan and Sandra at cabosanlucastours.net. And I'm here to give you an update today on the reopening of Cabo San Lucas and Los Cabos. There is no official date set yet. I know it seems like there was, that everybody said June 1st, and then at the last minute, it wasn't June 1st anymore. They wanted a little bit of extra time to just put everything into place and, just make sure that everything was just so in preparation for international tourism to return to Mexico. So so right now, although there's no official opening date, all of the businesses are expecting something like June 8th, and that week, similar like Cancun. Puerto Vallarta, as you know, is already open, and they're reopening now, and it'll be open on June 1st. So you can kind of see the time frame they're looking at. It might be 1 week later in Cabo, but it's going to be right in that area. There should be an announcement this week or next week where we'll know for sure. But already you can book your flights, you can book your hotels. Airlines have already announced that they're coming back. They already have flights available for booking for the week of June 8th. And even before, actually, they've been flying the whole time, at least Alaska Airlines, American Airlines have. And now there's other airlines coming back at the beginning of June, like United and Delta and so forth. So, okay, so that's when Cabo's reopening. Now, what are you going to find when you get here? Okay, well, you're going to find that Mexico is taking this situation really, really seriously. There are some really serious health protocols in place, like a lot of sanitizing and cleaning and all of these things that have been developed in coordination with the World Health Organization, the World Travel and Tourism Council. These are like international regulations. These aren't just something, that Mexico made up. They're coordinated with the international organizations to make sure that Mexico actually creates kind of a model for worldwide tourism to start to recuperate after this last 2 months of shutdown from the COVID-19 prevention. So, so you will find that there's social distancing will be enforced. You'll find that the tours are going to run from right at the beginning, but they're going to run in smaller groups, which, if you ask me, is kind of nice. Anyway, but you'll find that the big boats and big tours will be about 50% capacity. You'll see that the private tours will be quite popular. Private airport transfers quite popular during this time. But even the shared transfers are going to are very popular with Cabo San Lucas Tours. The shared transfers will be still shared, but they will be like there'll be protocols for that, so that you're sitting like somebody in the front and somebody in the back of a van, so that there's room between you and so forth. So at your hotels, you'll probably find that the beach chairs, for example, are at least 6 feet apart, or the pool chairs. You'll find that at the restaurants that they're 6 feet apart. You might have a la carte instead of buffets, which, if you ask me, is a nice. That's actually great. It depends on what you like. So some things will be a little bit different, but it will be the Cabo that you know and love, and it will be the beaches are beautiful, the people are beautiful. The place, all the most popular establishments are still going to be open and ready for you. And believe me, they will be welcoming you after 2 weeks of no business. They'll be very appreciative. The marinas will be open. The fishing season, I'm guessing, will be amazing because, of course, nobody's been catching those fish for 2 months. So, and it's always great in Cabo, but you can imagine now, after nobody fishing in Cabo for 2 months, that there's going to be a great summer season coming up for fishing. Now, there's a lot more to know. There's a lot more things to keep up to date on. We're updating every day on our website at cabosanlucastours.net. Click on the little gray bar at the top. You'll see that on that page there's a ton of information. You can read through it and really be informed, much more than I'm able to do here in a short video. Also, we're giving you updates as we receive them on our social media, particularly on Facebook. And there's links on our website to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Cabo San Lucas Tours. So you'll be getting those updates. Follow us on the social media, and you'll be one of the first to know as soon as we receive them. Our tours are up and running right away. We are open 7 days a week, and of course, we're having there's no risk to book with us. This is where you can change your date if something happens. Your town suddenly says you can't go, something like that. And you need to change your date or you need to cancel. You can do that free of charge. You won't take any risk on your money, in addition to the usual weather policies and things that if it rains, if the tour's canceled because of bad weather, you don't pay. So those are great features that we're offering you even normally, but right now it's especially appreciated given the circumstances. And, we have a team of English-speaking great people that are manning the phones and the chats right now. You're free to ask them any questions that you have about your tours or activities. They can make recommendations for you, give you some ideas what the best things to do are right now. But we're all looking forward to this so much. June 8th, June 15th, beginning of June. And then it'll start. You may have heard that it's opening to international tourism on July 1st, but that date is not correct. We were informed by the Visitors Bureau that yes, international tourism is allowed and is encouraged in June. They're just expecting that in July there will be more demand for it. It will start to ramp up demand in July. So if you come in June, you'll be one of the first ones. You'll have a lot of social distance probably in the beginning, which for a lot of you is probably really welcome. And for groups, there are special protocols in place for groups. You can plan your weddings, you can plan your events, all the things you have always wanted to do in Cabo, your dream group trip. You can still do those things. There are just special protocols in place with social distancing and all of that, and that will be there to keep your group safe. So you can talk to our groups department about that. They'll fill you in more. And we can't wait to have you back in Cabo. I can't wait to be back on the beach. It's enough of being at home. Time to get some fresh air and do something fun for a change. So we'll see you soon in Cabo. Thank you so much.